I'm sharing the PPT for the clear explaining of the what content are there in the aquaculture. Slides. Files. Where is files? Yeah. Documents PPT. I have to download it here. Okay, no problem. I will collect my PPT. Yes, this is the today our topic aquaculture. Applied freshwater aquaculture, only focusing on the core HB paper, course 8B paper. This belongs to your syllabus, applied freshwater aquaculture. So we are only focused on the a particular streamline, that is the freshwater aquaculture. So today we are going to introduction of the what content is there in the aquaculture, especially freshwater aquaculture, and then the freshwater aquaculture we are using to application level. We are going to use it to application level. That's why we are calling the applied freshwater aquaculture. We know what is the aquaculture. So we know different contents are there. See here. Are you see this content is there in your screen? Please respond to me. Displayed this PPT in your cell phone, in your Zoom meeting. Dear students, please respond to me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Clearly seen the PPT. Any problem is there? Any issues is there?
Yes, sir. Clearly, it is clear.
Okay. So these is the contents are there. See here how many contents are there. See here. Aquaculture. Before going to brief idea, we are going to give a brief idea on the introduction. So
voice is not clear, sir.
Not clear. Okay. So I already giving the full volume. I think the problem is arised from the insufficient of the network, I think. Now it is clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So many contents are there. Introduction, annotation, we take the annotation, pen, okay, color. Okay, sorry. Yes, introduction, the importance of the aquaculture, role of biotechnology in aquaculture, and then fish breeding and importance, opportunities in the aquaculture and limitations, and also we are discussing ఎందుకు ఇట్లా అవుతుంది సిస్టమ్ ఏమో ల్యాప్టాప్ అందులో అదే పవర్ మళ్ళీ ఇబ్బంది అవుతుంది అంతా ఈ జూమ్ మీటింగ్ అంతా ఇట్లానే ఉంటుంది స్క్రీన్ షేర్ చేస్తాను. డాక్యుమెంట్ ఆల్రెడీ ఉంటే బాగుంటుంది కదా. Some problems are added in the first class. Screen share. Yes. Bioethics is there. Disadvantages. We are also discussing about the disadvantages of the biotechnology using in the aquaculture, and then we face the bioethical problems also. And finally, we are going to the this chapter. Discuss about the introduction. The introduction of the fish. Actually, in your syllabus, you have the first subtitle is fish breeding and genetics. In the fish breeding of the genetics, before we are going to the discussing about the fish breeding, first of all, we are going to discuss the what is the aquaculture. See here, generally, what is the meaning of the aquaculture? Aqua mean water, you know very well about the aqua. The aqua is the word. It is terms is used for the water content, liquid, and culture. Culture mean production. Culture mean production. Are you audible? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Students? Okay.
Growing.
So commonly, so many definitions are there for the. So commonly, we have the so many definitions are there for the aquaculture. See here. Aquaculture is the form of farming of aquatic organisms, either are plants or animals, rearing or culturing or producing more number of animals by the using the different types of the techniques in under controlling of the management of the human beings, which is means the culture. Generally, the aquaculture is done by the naturally, but overproduction. For the overproduction, the man-made farms we are using for the more production of the fishes, as well as in the aquatic animals. Generally, mostly we are using for the fishes only, but there also culture the many plants and different animals which are belongs to the invertebrate phylum. We are observing in the marine area and marine coastal areas. We are observing so many farms and shelters. Those are the people are culturing the different types of the animals in there. So especially we are focusing on the freshwater aquaculture. Generally freshwater, generally two types are there, we know. What is that? The freshwater is available at the two types. One is the lentic type and one is the lotic type. What is the meaning of the lentic type? Reserved water. Lentic mean reserved. So water is placed at the one area The slope area, the filled by the aperture area filled by the water, which is known as the lentic system. Lentic water system. The lentic system, generally we are observing the ponds and reservoirs and major and minor dams, reservoirs, ponds, small lakes. Those are we are considered as a lentic aquatic system. Lentic freshwater aquatic systems. Few are the lotic. Lotic means flowing water. Lotic means which is using for the flowing water. So streams, rivers, fluids, those are belongs to the lotic aquatic system. Actually, those are the ecosystems, the aquatic ecosystems. The ecological systems are we are available for the rearing and reproduction of the different types of the aquatic animals as well as aquatic plants. This is known as the aquaculture. This is known as the aquaculture. So fish culture. Second one is the fish culture. Especially when you take the option for the farming of the fishes, we know the fish culture or fish farming. Generally, fish culture are two types are there. Fin fishes and shell fishes. Fin fishes mean which belongs to the vertebrate phylum, and these are only the original fishes which having the fins for the locomotion. The fins are found in their body as a locomotory organs, which is known as fin fishes. All the available fishes generally were found in the markets. Those are the belongs to the fin fishes only. The fin fishes are actual fishes. Those are cultured in the aquatic media, aquatic areas, which is known as the fish culture. Also, we are called as fish farming. Fish farming. And then shellfishes. The body covering with a hard bony plate, which is called as shell. The shellfishes are all the animals are belongs to the invertebrates, especially mollusks. Especially mollusca, the phylum mollusca belongs to these shellfishes. So the culture also we are sometimes we are also take for the production of the based on their economic value. So seafood, another word is there. So many we have had seafood. Seafoods from the cultures of the sea animals or seaweeds. The food, the nutritional food, the nutritional proteins and fats, and sometimes we are also getting the protein food. Proteins are found in the high richness. We are seeing the richness in the different types of the aquatic animals and aquatic what we call weeds, aquatic weeds. This is we are considered as the seafood. And also, see, already I told you what is the meaning of the fish and fish. So finfish we are considered as the common fishes, and shellfishes, which belongs to aquatic invertebrates. It's the shell and mollusks and crustaceans. Crustacean animals also belongs to the shellfish category. And sea urchins. Sea urchins, generally sea urchins are belongs to the echinodermates, phylum Echinodermata, and the crustaceans are belongs to the arthropods, and also mollusks. The mollusks are belongs to the phylum Mollusca. So these different types of the animals are rearing, are farming, and development of the development and culturing in their media only, their habitat only, which is known as the aquaculture. And in Indian aquaculture system, Indian freshwater aquaculture system, nowadays, which is act as a industry. In the past decades, in the ancient time, that cultural practices only using for the scarcity of the food. That system, culture system, the ancient people, our ancient people, those are using for the rearing and culturing for the their scarcity, their food scarcity. Nowadays, the population will be raised and more. Then the nutritional food is not available at the low cost. That's why we should increase the food quantity as well as quality. Because of the number of the population is more and more day by day, then the per capita of the food, the per capita of the nutritional value of the food not available to the all. That's why the demand is increased. The demand is raised among the people. So that's why we need the more content, more quality, more quantity of the food. So that's why this aquaculture becomes industrial. The food, the seafood and fish culture and fish farms are converted as industries. The industries are producing the more and more productivity as raised the as based upon the increase the demand. So for the saturation of the demand, the Indian freshwater ecosystem nowadays, those are converted as a freshwater industries. And generally 8 million metric tons per year demand is there nowadays. How much? 8 million metric tons of the fish culture product is nowadays demand is there per year. And foremost days will be increased more than the 80 million metric tons per year. So these aquacultural practices we have the evolved in among the people in the ancient days, but nowadays the technology will be increased or raised, then automatically we are getting the more knowledge and more using the more technology. So these aquaculture practices also moderated. Aquaculture practices also moderated and innovated so many different types of the methodology and the methods, procedures. Then we are increasing, try to increasing the more and more productivity in this streamline. So hatcheries are aquatic animals, and we're also in the methods, inbreeding method, and this inbreeding the first decade we are using hatcheries. Hatcheries is the same habit. Those are hatching the we are going to the inbreeding. So many times, number of times going to the inbreeding method, what will be done? The genetic quality is lowered. Population, same types, few types of the animals inbreeded within the population. After many generations, what will be going on? The genetic quality is decreased. So that's why that the hatching methods, inbreeding methods are those are false, and sometimes it will be going to the wrong productivity. So the productivity will be also decreased sometimes because of continue to going to the same practices in the inbreeding practices, which will be goes to the decrease their genetic quality of the animals. So then they are going to the another slide. Report the farming of the fish and other aquatic animals and plants in either a saltwater or freshwater environment, which is known as the aquaculture. This is the definition of aquaculture. I'm already told to you. So this is the definition of the aquaculture. And then the breeding, rearing, and harvesting of plants and animals in all types of the water environments, including ponds, rivers, lakes, and the oceans, is known as the aquaculture only. So already we are discussing about these things. So what is the aquaculture, and then what is going on the what is the activity behind there in the aquaculture. So the actual motto, the actual function of the breeding. The first is the breeding of the aquatic animals, of the and harvesting plant animals who are living in the environment. Aquatic environments are we are discussing previously. What is it? The lotic means water and flowing of the water is a water contents, and then when we are discussing the reservoirs of the water, which is stable place, the water stable lentic aquatic system. These two systems aquatic environment only. So the water environments only, the water environments we are using for the is known as the aquaculture. So what is seafood? Seafood it is restricted to the marine animals. What happened? It's my separated. Screen. We take another slide. So this is slide. So aquaculture helps us learn more about the fish and seafood, and in the future help us to rebuild some of our wild fish stocks. Product of the same size, color, and taste can be supplied to meet the needs of buyers. Buyers mean the depending on the demand of the food. So helps to develop genetically engineered species. Yes, GES. GES mean genetically engineered species. What we are called? Genetically engineered species like transgenic fishes. Yes, these chapter, these syllabus, all the we are known about the about the transgenic fishes. Transgenic fishes. So transgenic fishes mean genetically they are changed. They changed their genetical quality, then ultimately we are getting the more productivity, more benefit from the aquaculture. So that is the importance of there. What is the importance of the fish culture? Fish culture is increase the food supply and increase the productivity and increase the nutritional value and increase the our needs, product size and color, taste, increase the taste of the supplied meat and livestock. They supported to the food scarcity among the people. So generally in Indian freshwater aquaculture, we are using the common crops. In the aquaculture, the fish culture, especially in the fish culture, we are using the different types of the fishes. Those are belongs to the carps. They are called as the carp fishes. Indian major carps are classified different types of there. See here, labio rohita, labio katla. This is the first one. Sorry, I take the annotation. So, okay. So here we see here, this is the first one is the labio rohita. The first one is the labio rohita, and this katla. And Sirenus murgela, this is murgela fishes. This is silver fish, silver carp fish. This is belongs to the silver carp fish. And this is the first one is the, we are called as, the first one is called as, what we are called? Glass carp. This is the glass carp, and the second one is the, I told you, this is the, first three labio rohita, and fishes and mrigel. So these are belongs to the, especially we are using for the aquaculture, for the production. This culture, we are using the so many techniques, so many different methodology using for the development of the genetical manipulations. We are using the so many manipulations in genetical quality, because of which may leads to getting the more productivity or more what we call benefit. So see here, transgenic fishes. So we are naturally we are available in the ponds and reservoirs. We are found the natural fishes, but we are rearing the cultural fishes. Generally, the cultural fishes are collecting the wild area. Then these are converted as a domestic fishes. Converted as domestic fishes. Then the domestic fishes have changed their morphological and metabological change, and also we are changing the molecular level, which is known as the transgenic fish. The transgenic fish. Transgenic mean trans mean changed. Genic means genetically. The genetically changed fishes, genetically modified fishes, genetically manipulated fishes. They are called as genetically modified, genetically changed, genetically converted fishes. Those are the, we are called as transgenic fishes. The transgenic fishes is introduced or made by the using of the biotechnology. So biotechnology, we know the biotechnology is the different one of the science. A science streamline. Biotechnology also one of the nowadays, that is the one of the science streamline which is using the technology using in the biological fields. The technology using in the biological fields, especially which are using in the aquaculture. Aquaculture also. So the aquaculture using the biotechnology in the aquaculture for the different aspects are there. See here, different aspects showing to you. Growing demand for the aquaculture. So biotechnology can help meet this demand through the transgenic fish. I already told you, among the people, among the number innovated tools for the helping to the meet the demand. So the demand is achieved by producing the transgenic fishes. So second thing is, as with all biotic enhanced foods, aquaculture will be strictly regulated before approved for meat. So we need safety. We need safety and purity. So that's why there is no any side effect for the aquaculture. That's why we are selecting, we are choosing this particular area for the biotechnology using for the foods which are using in the aquaculture. So third thing is, the biotechnology aquaculture offers environmental benefits. I already told you. So biotechnology using the aquaculture, there is no any harmful, any hazards. So that's why we are experiments on the aquatic animals, then we are getting the more benefit, increase the more benefit to the human beings. So that is the important role in the biotechnology in the aquaculture. By using the biotechnology in the aquaculture, we are producing the transgenic fishes. The transgenic fishes, what is the meaning of the transgenic fishes? See here, the transgenic fishes may be defined as the introduction of exogenous genes or DNA into host genome, resulting in its stable maintenance, transmission, and expression. So these three words, the terms of the three words are broadly given to you. What is the meaning of the transgenic fish? The transgenic may be defined as the introduction of the exogenous genes. Exogenous gene mean foreign gene. Exogenous mean outside gene, outside genetic material introduced into the host body or fish body, or DNA, gene or DNA into the host genome, resulting in its stable maintenance. What is the result we are expecting? That gene is stable maintenance and transmission. Transmission means the gene transmission done by the one cell to the another cell, as well as one species to the another species by the reproduction. Then expression, what are called the expression of that particular desired gene, desired exogenous gene, expressed through our selecting genetic fish. That is the main theme of the transgenic fishes. And second thing is, the first transgenic fish was produced by Zhu in the China, although they gave no molecular evidences for the integration of the transgene. First gene is, it is practically introduced, but there is no need, there is no a useful thing for the first transgenic fish. But after this practice will be continued by the desired genes, or expected genes. So first of all, we need the more meat. We are expecting the fish aquaculture is more meat only, more productivity of the body mass. So that's why the transgenic fishes are more focusing on the growth of the fishes. So we are expecting the more growth enhancement is seen using this technique, especially in salmonids. So first time the salmonids, we are introducing the growth enhancement genes, and some studies have revealed the enhancement of the growth of the adult salmons. So this is happening in the earlier days, but these days there is more number of techniques for the manipulation of the genetic material in the selected species, aquatic fishes, like fishes. So what is the manipulation techniques are there? First of all, we are using the seed manipulation or chromosomal modification. Sometimes we are using the chromosomal manipulation, and also we are using the cryopreservation of the gametes. Cryopreservation of the gametes also using for the this biotechnology technical thing. And then transgenic fishes research. Transgenic fishes research is generally we are found in the CCMB, Cell and Molecular Biology, Hyderabad, and mostly running in the NBFGR, Lucknow, National Board of Fisheries and Growth and Research. So these two institutes, and also we are found the genomic DNA libraries, and these two institutes are contributed on the research for the producing the transgenic fishes. What is the two institutes are there? CCMB, HYD, Cell and Molecular Biology, Hyderabad, and NBFGR, Lucknow, National Board of the Fish Growth Research, Lucknow. These two institutes are working on the transgenic fishes, and those are working on and also producing the genomic DNA libraries. Yeah, they are preparing the genomic DNA libraries. We know what is the genomic DNA libraries, and then growth hormone sequencing. They're also focusing on the sequencing, DNA sequencing of the growth hormone. So then we are going to the discussing about the breeding, fish breeding, and genetics. This is the first topic of our today. And fish breeding. See here, what is the fish breeding is there? Chromosome sex manipulation techniques to introduce polyploidy, triploidy, and tetraploidy, and uniparental chromosomal inheritance. So every word is having a broad subject or broad knowledge. Gynogenesis and androgenesis have been applied. They provide a rapid approach for the gonadal sterilization, sex control, improvement of the hybrid quality, and clonation. See here, what happened in the what happens we are using for the transgenic fishes. Why you are putting? Just see here, clarify to you. So see here, four fishes are there. These four fishes are showing the four are different shapes. So first one wild control. First one is wild control. This wild control is small. Then wild growth hormone treated. We are treated with the growth hormone here. Control. The wild is considered as the domestic control, and domestic species growth hormones. When we are getting more size, we are getting the more size, more mass of the body. So if this manipulation technique for the more body mass, more Dear students, understood my words to you?
No, sir.
Not understanding. So next class.
Voice is not clear, sir.
Voice is not clear, sir.
sir.
Not audible.
So this is the remote area. That's why the network system is not cleared. That's why my voice is not clear to here to you. So next time selecting the different place. I'm going to the different place for the clear connection.
Sir, please close
So
the video
sorry for
and
the
voice can be audible, sir. Please close the video, sir. Voice can be audible, sir.
hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Listen, my wife. It's clear.
Yes,
No,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Rani, you listen my voice, Rani?
Yes,
And
yes.
now
Uma Devi?
it is okay, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So in this place, the network system is very poor. That's why we are getting the more and more disturbances in my voice. So next time we are plan to get the more network and sorry for the disturbs. So have the PPT and I share to you. Then you may take the notes from the PowerPoint presentation. Then we clearly understood what is going on. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So today I sign off this time. Next day onwards, we are going to discussing the more than more for the this aquaculture. Okay.
Okay, done, sir.
Okay, sir.
Before because of the my phone charging also very low, battery is low. That's why I sign off here this time, and next time we will continue 1 to 2 hours of the class. Okay.
Okay, sir. Definitely.
Thank you for the following.
Thank you so much for your lecture, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
See you. Then.
Okay. Take care. Bye.